Back to this bitch that had a lot to say about me the other day in the press. Miley, what's good?
Hey, we're all in this industry. We all do interviews, and we all know how they manipulate shit. Nicki, congratulations.
Hollywood whispers of lingering shadows and unresolved tensions. For years, the epic clash between Nicki Minaj and Miley Cyrus has been more than just a rap beef. It's felt like a cosmic imbalance. Now, we dive into the chilling truth behind their most explosive moments. Was it a mere feud, or did Nicki unleash something more potent? Prepare to witness the HEX unfold and uncover why their Hollywood voodoo might just be real. This isn't just drama, it's destiny. Nicki Minaj exploded onto the music scene, redefining female rap with her fierce lyrics, diverse alter egos, and undeniable charisma. She commanded attention with every verse, creating a formidable empire built on raw talent and a no-holds-barred attitude. Her rise was meteoric, quickly solidifying her status as a queen in a male-dominated genre. She cultivated an image of unapologetic confidence, unafraid to challenge norms or confront perceived slights, setting the stage for her powerful influence. Beyond her musical prowess, Nicki Minaj quickly earned a reputation for her sharp tongue and willingness to engage in public feuds. Her disses were legendary, often delivered with precision and lasting impact. She rarely backed down from a challenge, viewing confrontation as a necessary part of asserting her dominance in the cutthroat industry. This history of verbal warfare created an aura around her, a sense that her words carried unusual weight and consequences for those who dared to cross her. Nicki Minaj's connection to the HEX in this narrative stems from a pivotal moment where her words seemingly carried an almost mystical power. Her direct call-out on a global stage resonated far beyond a typical celebrity spat, creating a palpable shift in the public dynamic between her and Miley Cyrus. It wasn't just a diss, it felt like a declaration, a powerful energy unleashed that would linger and define a chapter of their intertwined Hollywood paths. The lingering effects of Nicki Minaj's powerful statement continued to influence perceptions and fuel speculation. Her fans, the Barbs, often interpreted her actions as a form of divine retribution against those who slighted her, further cementing the idea that her words had a unique, almost supernatural impact. This belief system within her dedicated fanbase amplified the HEX narrative, making it a persistent undercurrent in the broader celebrity discourse surrounding her feuds. Despite, or perhaps because of, her controversial public image, Nicki Minaj maintained a formidable presence in the music industry. Her continued success, chart-topping hits, and unwavering fan loyalty seemed to validate her unapologetic approach to her career and her rivals. This ongoing triumph in the face of various feuds further bolstered the narrative that her power was unassailable, almost as if she truly commanded an unseen force in her favor. Miley Cyrus burst onto the scene as a wholesome Disney star, but quickly shed that image, embracing a wild, provocative, and genre-bending artistry. Her evolution was marked by bold transformations, challenging societal norms and reinventing her persona with each new era. She became known for her fearless experimentation, raw honesty, and a rebellious spirit that constantly pushed boundaries, captivating a global audience while often inviting controversy. Miley Cyrus's path in Hollywood has been one of constant reinvention, often characterized by public scrutiny and a relentless pursuit of artistic freedom. Her willingness to shed previous identities and embrace new, often provocative personas made her a magnet for attention. This journey, however, sometimes placed her in unforeseen conflicts, as her evolving outspokenness occasionally clashed with other strong personalities in the industry. The spark of conflict between Miley Cyrus and Nicki Minaj often traces back to specific public comments Miley made about Nicki, particularly in the lead-up to the notorious MTV Video Music Awards. These comments were perceived by Nicki as disrespectful and dismissive, directly challenging her stature and artistic integrity. This verbal jab set the stage for an explosive confrontation, revealing a simmering tension that would soon boil over on a very public platform. Miley Cyrus's reaction to Nicki Minaj's public call-out at the VMAs was a defining moment in their feud. Her onstage demeanor, often described as an uncomfortable smile or stunned silence, quickly went viral. This reaction, whether genuine surprise or an attempt at composure, only fueled the drama, leaving the audience and the industry to interpret the raw, unfiltered tension that had suddenly erupted between the two stars. Following the explosive VMA incident, Miley Cyrus's approach to the perceived HEX, or lingering tension, involved a mix of public composure and subtle acknowledgement. While she rarely engaged in direct diss tracks, her subsequent interviews and public appearances often hinted at the ongoing awkwardness or addressed the situation indirectly. She continued to focus on her music and evolving image, navigating the controversy while maintaining her artistic path. Nicki Minaj, seeing Miley's public reaction, likely interpreted it through the lens of her own powerful assertion. For her, the HEX wasn't malicious supernatural force, but the undeniable impact of her unvarnished truth delivered directly. She maintained her stance, often referencing the incident in later interviews or through subtle lyrical nods, solidifying the narrative that her words had indeed carried a profound and lasting consequence for their dynamic. The incident with Miley Cyrus became another piece in the mosaic of Nicki Minaj's reputation as an artist who fiercely defends her territory and demands respect. It reinforced the notion that crossing her would lead to public accountability, often delivered with a theatrical flair that captured headlines. This consistent pattern of asserting her power became a defining characteristic, adding to her mystique and influence in the industry. Even as time passed, Nicki Minaj's stance on the issue often seemed unwavering, suggesting that for her, the perceived HEX was a righteous consequence. She rarely retracted her statements or softened her position, maintaining that her initial call-out was justified. This steadfastness contributed to the lingering tension, ensuring that the VMA moment remained a significant, unspoken chapter in their shared history. Nicki Minaj's continued success in the music charts and her thriving business ventures served as a powerful backdrop to her feuds. Her unwavering career momentum often seemed to validate her unapologetic approach, making it appear as though her directness and confrontations were indeed part of her winning formula. This sustained success only amplified the perceived power of her HEX in the eyes of many. Ultimately, for Nicki Minaj, the entire situation with Miley Cyrus was a demonstration of her unwavering belief in self-respect and authenticity. She saw it as a moment where she refused to allow perceived slights to go unaddressed, solidifying her image as an artist who stands firm in her convictions, no matter the opponent or the stage. Her actions sent a clear message to the entire industry. Following the direct confrontation, Miley Cyrus's public narrative became inextricably linked to the tension with Nicki Minaj. While she continued to evolve her musical sound and visual aesthetic, the shadow of that VMA moment lingered, often referenced by media and fans. It became a subtle undercurrent in her career, a constant reminder of the HEX that had seemingly been cast upon their interactions. Miley Cyrus, known for her candidness, occasionally addressed the Nicki Minaj situation in interviews, often expressing confusion or a desire to move past the drama. Her explanations sometimes seemed to downplay the severity, perhaps as a way to diffuse the lingering tension. However, the public's fascination with their conflict ensured it remained a topic of discussion. The HEX in this context represented the persistent awkwardness and the inability for a clean break from the public conflict. Even without direct, ongoing diss tracks, the perception of unresolved tension created an enduring narrative, subtly influencing how fans and media viewed their individual careers and any potential future encounters. Miley Cyrus's journey post-VMA continued to showcase her resilience and artistic versatility. She released new music, explored different genres, and embarked on successful tours, demonstrating her ability to push forward despite any public feuds. Her career trajectory remained strong, a testament to her talent, even with the ongoing backdrop of the HEX narrative. Ultimately, Miley Cyrus's response to the perceived HEX was largely to focus on her craft and continue her evolution as an artist. While the public confrontation was impactful, her enduring career and artistic freedom served as her primary retort, proving that her path would not be derailed by external drama. The narrative of Nicki Minaj unleashing a HEX continued to be a powerful, almost mystical element woven into her persona. It served as a reminder that her words were not to be taken lightly, and that she possessed a unique ability to influence situations and outcomes, both in her career and in her public disputes. Nicki Minaj's consistent reign at the top of the rap game, even years after the initial VMA incident, seemed to validate the potency of her impact. Her enduring success, despite any controversies, solidified the perception that her influence was undeniable, almost as if she held a magical key to maintaining her elite status. The HEX concept also allowed Nicki Minaj to control the narrative surrounding her disputes. By positioning herself as the one who delivers ultimate consequences, she cultivated an image of unassailable power and self-preservation, ensuring that few would dare to disrespect her without expecting a strong and lasting rebuttal. Nicki Minaj's influence extended beyond just music, impacting fashion, pop culture, and social media trends. Her ability to dominate various arenas further reinforced the idea that her power was vast and far-reaching, capable of affecting more than just record sales. Ultimately, Nicki Minaj's confrontation with Miley Cyrus and the subsequent HEX narrative became a testament to her uncompromising nature. It underscored her commitment to authenticity and self-respect, establishing her as an artist who demands recognition and will fiercely protect her domain, regardless of the opponent. Miley Cyrus's journey through this HEX narrative has been a testament to her resilience and unwavering focus on artistic expression. Despite the lingering public drama, she consistently pivoted, embracing new musical directions and collaborators, ensuring her career remained dynamic and forward-moving. The HEX represented the psychological weight of a very public confrontation. While Miley Cyrus never fully engaged in a drawn-out rap beef, the memory of that moment continued to hover, influencing perceptions and serving as a reminder of the raw, unfiltered tension that occasionally erupted in Hollywood. Miley Cyrus's ability to transcend various controversies, including this notable one, speaks volumes about her enduring appeal and her connection with her fanbase. She navigated the HEX by consistently evolving, proving that her artistic journey was larger than any single conflict. Ultimately, Miley Cyrus's path in the aftermath of this HEX narrative showcases her unique brand of resilience. She emerged from the shadow of public scrutiny not unscathed, but stronger, continuing to push boundaries and define her own terms in the ever-demanding landscape of celebrity. The HEX on Miley Cyrus was perhaps not a curse, but a challenge, a moment that forged her resolve. Her consistent evolution and dedication to her craft served as her ultimate response, proving that her artistry and spirit were too powerful to be contained by any lingering Hollywood drama, leaving her as an enduring figure.